I just decided to screw Facebook and we'll go with YouTube, you know, permanently. Because forget Facebook, it's really lame and I don't like it. So anyway, I'd been streaming for about 15 minutes, then the stream cut off. Went to Facebook to find out what happened, see if it uploaded all of it, and it actually uploaded about 3.5 minutes of it. So, what I was doing before all that cut off was giving my deck profile for my deck because, hello. I know probably no one cares, but you know, whatever. We're probably going to, yeah, you're on hard mode, there you go. We're probably going to have to reset, apparently. So, here's hoping things work better. So, for anyone who didn't read the description or the name, because I don't know why you wouldn't, but, it's my friend, ShadowFoxDelta's here, and he's playing Undertale on hard mode. For those of you that don't know about hard mode on Undertale, just type in Frisk as the starting name, and you'll have fun. It's not very long, it's about 10-15 minutes worth of gameplay. But, you know, it's definitely worth playing.
I'll break it.
He still doesn't believe me that you can't get past the ruins. Heads up, you can't get past the ruins. Anyway, come on, Joe. Walk to the right side. You got it. Anyway, so, he's doing that. We're gonna play Hearthstone. There we go. Now my collection wants to work. So, I'm gonna rattle off my deck and, you know, describe what it's supposed to do. And, then we'll get into playing a couple games. So, I've been playing a mage deck. As you can see, it runs elementals. You know, the name's right there. It's pretty obvious. So, I'm going for kind of a stall Ice Lich Jaina sort of thing. So, stall, get a decent board state with elementals, control with spell damage, and then afterwards, pop Ice Lich Jaina and go for broke. Because at that point, if the game's been going like it should up to that point, we roll over and win. I'd say probably 1 out of every 4 times they overpower us anyway. But other than that, it works out pretty well. So first off, we've got our Arcane Artificers. You know, pop them turn 1, hopefully. Get them an opening hand, pop them, start rolling with the spell damage to destroy board, get us some, you know, armor. It works pretty well in tandem with the Ice Lich Jaina. So, we've got our Firefly. We only have 1 in here right now, because I don't really need more than 1. I get a decent amount of elementals, which we'll see later on. So he's a 1-2 for 1, pretty good. He adds a 1-2 to your hand. We want to get those 1-2s so we can run into things early on, and then Ice Lich Jaina later on while they're at 1-1. That way we can
really good at dodging this shit.
That way we can pop the Firefly or the Fire Elemental or whatever, and then get our 3-6 on board, which we'll see here in a minute. So we have 2 Glacial Shards, 2 1-for-1. I wish it was a 1-2, but unfortunately I don't get to make the rules. But anyway, when it comes in, it freezes an enemy, which is great because we've got Shatters in here. So, you know, freeze them, pop them with Shatter. Anyway, then we have some Flame Geysers that go with our Arcane Intellects early in the game. Deals 2, adds a 1-2 to hand. So we've got our Lesser Rubies, of course we do. They add a random spell to your hand, Mage spell. You play 2 elementals, they upgrade. Then they add 2, then they add 3. They max out at 3. So we play 6 elementals, which is pretty easy to do in this deck. Fairly easy. We get 3 mage spells for 2, which is pretty good. We've got our 2 shatters, of course. It destroys a frozen minion for 2. We've got 2 volatile elementals, which I've been toying with taking out and replacing with something. They deal 3 to a random minion on a death rattle. They're 1/1s, unfortunately. But, you know, the death rattle, so of course they are. We've got an Arcane Intellect to draw us 2 cards just to get the ball rolling. Only got the 1. I don't really feel I need 2. I don't know. I might take out something, add another one in just to get things going faster. We've got an Igneous Elemental. Death Rattle, add 2 1/2s to hand. Like I said, we don't really need another Firefly. We've got the Igneous, you know. I might take that out and put the other Igneous in just to get like a easy 1 drop at the beginning of the game. Or 1 drops. We've got our Thunder Lizards, which unfortunately aren't elementals, but do adapt off a 3/3 for 3 if we played an elemental last turn. Whoops. We've got a Fire Plume Burb. He deals 2 when he comes in. He's a 3/3 for 4. Not the greatest stats, but that 2 damage and the fact that he's an elemental kind of makes up for it. We've got 2 Polymorphs, because of course we do. We've got 2 Steam Surgers, which if you played an elemental last turn, add Flame Geyser. 5/4 for 4. It's pretty decent, you know. Gotta get the Flame Geysers, get the 1/2s, get the ball rolling. We've got 1 Servant of Calamos. I'd like to have 2, but I just haven't found a place to put it. He's a 4/5 for 5. When he comes in, you discover an elemental. I'm eventually going to get rid of these when I get enough dust to get a Pyros. But that's essentially the only reason he's in here is to get a Pyros or a Nominalist. a Pyros or an Anomalous, depending on the situation. Other than that, we've got our 2 Blizzards for stall and damage and freeze. That way we can hit off with the Shatter. We've got 2 Frost Elementals, or 5/5 for 6 that comes in and freezes. We can Shatter, then we can strike next turn with it. Then we've got a Flame Strike. Again, been toying with putting 2 in here because I kind of really need 2. But, you know, it seems to work pretty decently with 1 for now. Deals 4 off of 7. Then we have our Frostlich Jaina, the creme de la creme. So, for 9, she's a 5 armor that replaces your hero. Summons a 3/6 as soon as it comes in, and for the rest of the game, all elementals have lifesteal. Her hero power also is an upgraded version that, you know, it still deals 1, but if it kills a minion, you summon a water elemental, which plays off really well of our 1/2s, and our 2/1 glacial, and our 1/1 volatile. So, you know, if we still have those during the game, which happens fairly regularly, at least the 1/2s anyway, we'll be able to just pop them, get a boy. Or we can run them into them, get their boy dead, and, you know, keep going. Joe, don't quit. Come on, the puzzle's really easy.
That quit.
That puzzle's not even any different than the original.
I'll do all of it quit.
Anyway. Enter the Gungeon. Only noobs play that. Gosh. Noobs. Do people still say noobs in 2018? I said it. Anyway, let's go ahead and play a game.
Hey, noob.
So, I guess I'll play ranked. There's really not much point in playing casual.
I can't play without
as you can see, also, we have a bad hunter, we have bad druid, and we have damage mage, which is terrible. So we're gonna go ahead and play a ranked game. I haven't been playing a whole lot this month. Like, I guess I've been playing a fair amount, but I haven't been playing a whole lot. So, as you can see, my rank's not that great. Essentially, I got a little bit past the point I needed to get the chest and the card backs, and I was like, you know what, that's good for now, we'll just try next month. So I've really been dedicating a lot of time to Power Rangers Legacy Wars over anything else, so, you know. Alright, we're playing a Priest, which is a pretty decent matchup, I feel. My cheap damage can kind of get in the way of his mana flow and kind of make him, force him to heal, you know, so. We're going to go ahead and shuffle in, you know, our Polymorph Frost Elemental and one of our lesser Ruby Spellstones. We're going to keep the 1, hope to get an Arcane Artificer.
This is the first actual time I beat this.
That reminds me, I've got my Shoot the Bullet scores to show you sometime. Alright, I missed what we got, but we got a Glacial Shard.
Is your thing still working?
Oh no, I've got a video of it saved.
Nice.
Alright.
I mean, is your live stream still working?
Yeah, I'm live streaming. Like I said, Facebook just hates me. YouTube seems to work, but Facebook hates me. I don't know why. So anyway, we've got our Frostlich Jaina in hand, which is kind of a problem, but that guarantees we'll have it later when we need it. We drew a Glacial Shard, which will be good for stall. We've got a Thunder Lizard. Unfortunately, we don't have anything too great in our hand to play immediately, so we'll just pass turn. Alright, he's not going to play anything. He's probably saving up for something decent.
By the way,
so we,
there's a glitch in this game.
Oh?
Yes.
What is it?
I
feel like you've told me before.
Yeah, if you play Marissa Piercing, and her attack power is between 3 and 4...
Yeah, you're invincible, aren't you?
No, not invincible, but you do a shit ton of damage.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pop the Arcane Artificer. Sorry for talking, I've got Shadow Fox here, and we're just hanging out. So we're going to pop the Arcane Artificer, and we're just going to go ahead and end. Because I don't really want to blow any of the decent control stuff in my hand right now, just to get the ball rolling. This is control, so it, you know, it's going to take a little bit. We will go ahead and, well, I wanted to coin into that, but I think we'll just Thunder Lizard. See what adapts we get. Alright, we have Poisonous, 3 attack, can't be targeted. We'll go ahead and do the can't be targeted, just to kind of get things rolling. I would have preferred Taunt, though, so we could get some heat off the Artificer, but, you know, that's alright. So, Joe, what do you think about Hearthstone?
Never really got to play it, so I don't have any solid opinion on it.
Once you get your new phone, you can try it out.
Yeah, maybe.
The file size for the install stuff is a lot smaller now, too, and you can put it on the SD card.
Hey, can I ask you a favor?
What's that?
Try to pull my wrist.
Okay. I'm pulling the chair more than anything. Soak it in some hot water.
I might need just get a bracer or something.
Nah, you don't need that. A bracer? Like archers used to use? You mean a brace? Alright,
Yeah,
so,
something like that.
like I said, we don't really have anything to do. I'm really tempted to drop the Glacial Shard.
Really foobarred lately.
Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and drop the Glacial Shard, because it's not going to really matter. If he deals anything dangerous this turn, it seems like he's building up to something. He might be playing Dragon Priest, I don't know, but we've got a Polymorph in hand, and we've got some damage, so it's alright. So we'll go ahead and lead into him with 4, and we'll, you know, blep him for 1, we'll end turn.
Remember that one time when I actually beat you go on the Lunatic difficulty?
Yeah, I do. That's been a while back, hasn't it?
Yeah. I really doubt that I'll be able to play that well again.
I mean, I haven't played Toho in a long while. Any Toho, honestly.
There's actually a Toho game you can get on Vita.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, yeah. Isn't that the same one on PS4?
No. For some reason, you can't download the Mystery Dungeon one on PS Vita.
That's weird.
You can buy the downloadable content for it on Vita, but you can't.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Alright, so we drew into a Glacial Shard, but that's not going to matter. We're going to play a Steam Surger right quick and then hit him in the face.
V-Burst battle.
Boop.
It's like a 3D...
Left. Bop.
It's actually playing the Danmaku like the rules were actually meant to be. Like, if you actually pay attention to how Rain tried to describe Danmaku in the early games...
Well, that's not good. Wiped our entire field.
You take how the OVAs do it.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop another Glacial Shard just to get the mage rolling.
This game doesn't the exact same way, kind of.
I'm going to go ahead and play that, get the 3 spells to hand. So what we get.
Probably not going to get it right now.
That makes up for those Glacial Shards, and we get another elemental damage spell. So far we're doing alright. We've got 3 damage for 2 each, and that'll cost us all our mana next turn. Save for 1, but, you know, it might be worth it. Which it won't be, because he hasn't popped at anything good, and he's just healing. Just healing for 2. So I'd say that with his board state, what it is right now in turn 7, that he's definitely had a bad hand starting up. So I don't want to get too confident, but I think we might have the game. I'll go ahead and add one of those. No, I don't really need anything else right now. So we'll go ahead and blop and blop. Make him come to us instead of running into him. And I don't really care for the 5-point power system.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's a little bit more compact.
Kind of wasted his heal there.
What really got me upset is that I didn't really get too many extra lives on this.
That's alright. Did you win?
Oh yeah, I won, definitely.
What difficulty were you playing on?
Easy.
Oh.
Then again, though, this was just more or less to try out that glitch that I found.
Potion of Madness this early?
I can't
That seemed like kind of a waste.
On medium difficulty.
Well, it's unfortunate that that had to happen, but I guess we'll go ahead and do a little bit of stuff here. I hadn't even thought about my hand being full, darn it. We used that just then.
I really don't like how Notori's mid-boss stage fight starts.
I apologize if this video is moving slow at all. I'm paying attention to multiple things right now. And... oh, yay. That's what I wanted to see. Not that it's going to matter. I always think it's funny when new players especially do this, but someone will take a card, like they'll do like Garabashi Berserker or something, and they'll buff it. They'll buff it to where it's like a, what is he, 2 or 3 attack? I can't remember, but they'll buff it to where he's like a fucking 18 health creature playing against a mage, and then you just polymorph it, and they just don't know how to deal with the situation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and Frostlich Jaina, and since we have Freezing Potion in hand, we'll be able to stall for a turn to be able to deal with that monster next turn. Also, I love Frostlich Jaina's threaten. Bow to your queen. And her comment when she comes in about those who wield power is just great. I love it. So we Freezing Potion, we move on. Oh no.
Also,
I don't know why I meant to do that. Shadow Word Pain. Whoa.
Focus, it doesn't work.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You have to use it freestyle.
Well, he Shadow Word Pain, and I missed what he did. Dragon Operative. Alright. Is it... Oh, just in your opponent's deck. Hopefully they were all bad cards. I hope he got all of my 1-2s. That's what he got to choose from.
I hated this stage.
Alright, we drew into a blizzard. That'll be handy here in a second.
It was a bitch.
He's getting ready to pull big dragons out, so what are we going to do here? I guess we could just blizzard to stall, but if we do that, things are going to go real bad real soon. We've got enough, so we'll blizzard to stall, we'll pop an igneous elemental. And then we'll end. Too bad they're all at even numbers. Otherwise, we'd be able to Flame Geyser one of his duders down to 1, hit him with our hero power, summon a 3/6. By the way, I forgot to mention, the 3/6 is freeze on contact for the water elementals. Whoa! Not that thing, gosh.
You know, I feel like they kind of expected me to be up towards
Alright.
the top of the screen at that point.
Here's where we're going to start piling on armor. So we're going to Arcane Artificer. Then we're going to Blizzard again. Which this time will... Oh, we have the coin. We'll be able to do this.
So, I'd like to touch on something real quick.
What's that?
Momiji Inubashiri. Right?
So we're going to go ahead and Flame Geyser
Minor
that.
character. Only appears as a mid-boss, to my knowledge.
We're going to coin.
And there is so much dojo.
Then we're going to bloop, 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 bloop. I mean blop.
She made one appearance in an official dojo, and then all of a sudden,
Everyone loved her.
there's a whole...
Whoa! PC's about to die.
Okay, this is the point where I'm going to actually plug in my computer.
So, the one you want to unplug is the one in the top outlet, or in the outlet on the top. Damn it, I hate board wipes. Again, I wasn't paying attention. All I saw was everything explode. So, was it 2 less attack? That's unfortunate. But we'll be alright. So, let's see here. Honestly, yeah, we'll see what happens. This is probably not the greatest idea. The one on top of the actual wall, Joe, the outlet. So we'll do that. Hope to hit his boy. There we go. Polymorph that one. Hit it to that. Then we'll get another 3/6. We'll go for face to 3. Not that he's going to be using too many weapons because he's priest, but we'll freeze him anyway. You know, because we get that for free. Why wouldn't we want to? You know, we've already been doing this 18 minutes. That's ridiculous. Can't believe we've been streaming 18 minutes. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I feel like I have a lot of energy right now, even though I haven't slept.
Right.
Also, I didn't sleep real well. Yeah, probably. Alright, so for some reason... I mean, I guess it's because it's the only thing he can do, but honestly, it's not really going to matter. So we're just going to hit our own boy, get another 3/6. Then I guess we'll go ahead and pop down 2 of these little flame elementals. And hit for 3. So right now, we're at 43. We've got a 3/1, a 3/6, and 2 1/2s. In our hand, we've got a freezing potion, 2 1/2s, and a flame geyser. And our hero power, which destroys and brings us new creatures. He doesn't have anything, he's frozen. He hasn't played a good card in a couple turns. I think he might be kind of screwed. The last time I guessed that, when I was playing a priest dragon priest, was a wrong assumption, and I got my teeth kicked in. So, let's just hope for the best. I guess I probably could have said that all during his turn, but I forgot to hit the end button. Oh, look at that. Well, this is going to be an interesting turn. Of course. Decent move. Decent move. Still my favorite Toho.
Right.
Alrighty, so... how do we want to do this? We'll go ahead and drop Frost Elemental. The Freeze is Dargon. Let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead and run our 3-6. We'll go ahead and hit it with our Flame Geyser. And we'll blep it for 1, giving us a new 3-6. Then we'll go in for our 1-2. And we should get an extra turn. Yes, okay. So we drew a Steam Surger, which is perfect because we didn't have any more damage spells in hand. Go ahead and get that, get our damage spell. Go ahead and drop another Floss Elemental. Yes, Floss Elemental. You don't have to set the controls for up, down, left, and right. They're automatic. I mean, they're automatic on the joystick. Anyway, we'll go ahead and hit our own for 1, just in case. We'll hit him for 5, hit him for 3, we'll hit him for 1, and then we'll go ahead and end our turn. I could have been greedy and hit him with 2 for the damage spell, but that seems like a really bad idea. This was the first Toho I ever beat on hard.
Oh, I'm doing Phantasm.
Lunatic, I mean.
I'm doing Phantasm.
Didn't beat the extra boss, but I beat the real game. That's totally all that matters. I swear. Ooh, what do we have here? Radiant Elemental. Spells cost 1 less.
Okay, yeah, this is not fun to play if you're using controller.
Man, so, I disagree. You just gotta have your sensitivity set really high. And, you gotta jam that focus, man. So, man, that guy would be... If I draw Polymorph or a Shatter next turn, this guy's gonna be really disappointed that he has a... Jesus, he has a 56-56 on the field.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that.
Yep. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't even care that I lost, because that was just amazing, and I'm glad I caught it on live stream. I know that's not anything like that special, but it was pretty crazy. If anyone's watching this right now, you saw, it was pretty crazy.
Oh.
Also, I'd like to apologize if anyone is commenting in chat right now, because I actually can't see chat when I live stream. Because of the way I live stream, I can't see chat because I'm not actually on YouTube. So, unfortunately, if anyone had any comments about that, if anyone's watching right now, I can't see them. But, that was pretty crazy. So, alright, that's, you know, how the deck works. I guess right quick, I'll run through my really bad decks just to show you guys. Because, you know, who doesn't want to see bad decks? That's why you guys watch YouTube videos, right? That's why you watch YouTube Hearthstone videos. Because you love looking at bad decks. So I'll go ahead and look at my Bad Hunter right now. And I call this Bad Hunter because it's literally the stuff I have left after I dusted a bunch of stuff that wasn't standard and a bunch of other garbage that just wasn't any good. So, like I said, it's a Bad Hunter deck. It's just what I have laying around. So, we've got 2 Alley Cats, which bring us, you know, 1/1 cats. This is a Beast deck. Just like a generic Beast deck, pretty much. Get out of here. So we've got 2 Arcane Shots, to just deal 2 damage for 1. We've got a Fiery Bat, which is deal 1 damage to a random enemy when it comes in. It's a 2/1. Well, like I said before, I'd rather have 1 2s instead of 2 1s, but whatever. We have our Timberwolf, which unfortunately is only a 1/1. Other beasts get 1 attack. We've got 2 Trackings, which is a pretty decent card. You look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, discard the others. We've got 2 Duskboars, which are 4/1s for 2.
No idea how I'm doing this.
You know, just when we need to go to face. We have 1 Explosive Trap. You know, when your opponent or when your heroes attack, deal 2 damage to all enemies. I think it's pretty good. So we have 2 Scavenging Hyenas in gold, like that matters. Whenever a friendly beast dies, gain 2/1. We have a Snipe. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 4 damage to it. We have a Wandering Monster. When an enemy attacks your hero, summon a 3-cost minion as a new target. We have 2 Kill Commands, deal 3 damage, 5 if you control beast. We have 2 Stone Skin Basilisks, which is a 1/1 for 3, which is terrible, with Divine Shield and Poisonous, although it does have Poisonous and it's a beast, so that's why it's in there right now. We have 2 Houndmasters, which Battlecry gives a friendly beast 2/2 and taunt. It's a 4/3 for 3, which is pretty decent. We have 2 Multi-Shots, which is deal 3 damage to 2 random enemies. We have a Shimmering Courser, which I just got out of a pack and decided to throw in here, because it's a beast. I'm the only one who can target it with spells and hero powers. Me specifically, no other players. I mean, like, if anyone else has this in their deck, they're just not allowed. We have a Stegodon for a taunt that's, you know, moderately alright, I guess. It's not a good card, but, you know, we just need some... We need at least one taunt in this deck that's reliable, I guess, so... 2/6 for 4 isn't anything great. It's not really good at all, but, you know... It's cost-effective, and that's what's important right now. Then we have Corehound, just as a big, scary thing to play on the field. You know, in case we actually need it. We have a Mare and the Fox, because I had it for free. It's just a legendary sitting around, and, you know, might as well use it. Then we have King Crush, because fuck yeah, King Crush! It's an 8/8 with charge for 9, and it's just the best thing ever. I don't even care. Then we have an Ultrasaur, because why not? 7/14 Beast for 10. It's a terrible card, but, you know, whatever. So that's the bad Hunter deck. It's beautiful, right? Alright, I don't even remember what bad Druid was. I probably threw this together for a... I think I just threw this together for a challenge. Just to have a Druid deck. So, let's not go over this one. We will go over Damage Mage, though, because I threw it together just to have fun and play with stuff. Guess what this deck's point is? Oh, it's a mystery. So we have 2 Breath of Syndragosa. I probably mispronounced the hell out of that. 2 Mana Worms. 2 Beckoner of Evils. Yep, this is a Cthulhu deck.
Hey, mind if I get on your Wi-Fi for a second?
Yeah, give me a second to turn it on. Let me finish this right quick. We have 2 Frost Bolts, 2 Twilight Geomancers, because it's a Cthulhu deck. We have 1 Arcane Intellect, which should be 2, because it's a Cthulhu deck. We have a Counter Spell.
Are you alright?
We have a Disciple of Cthulhu. We have 2 Explosive Runes, which honestly I love. We have 2 Twilight Elders, because we have 2 Curse of Colds, 2 Cthulhu's Chosen, because we have 2 Fireballs, we have 2 Polymorphs, we have a Blizzard, we have a Scram Cultist, we have Frostlich Jaina, because it's, you know, the best card in the deck. We have a Pyroblast, and we have that one hurt. I don't like Cthulhu, but I'm playing it because it's a cheap strategy to deal damage. Although it's really bad. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my other bad decks. Damn it, stop buttons. So, I'm going to hop off of Hearthstone a minute and turn on my tethering. Although my battery's getting pretty dead, so I guess this will probably be where the live stream ends. Whoa, look at that, Hunter! No, go back. We need it right there. That's a good Malfurion right there.
By the way, look at this.
So,
This is a new YGO.
yeah, the one that doesn't have the AI or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's all the
Yeah,
live streaming for now. I was going to do more, but my friend is wanting to tether and my battery's getting pretty low, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and stop live streaming now. I'll probably live stream here in a little bit. So, thanks for watching if any of you did watch, and I will see you guys later.